grace. All of us need it. Many of us have been given it. But sometimes it's easiest to recognize it when it happens to others. Today I bring you 3 women who witness God's grace. Our hearts ache when we see a loved one in the grip of guilt. I wonder what it would have been like to be the wife of Simon Peter. My heart so ached for my husband's pain. If only I could have wiped his guilt away, like a mother wipes the remnants of a stolen pie from her child's face. I remember when Peter told me of when he walked on water. There Jesus was, walking on water, and he tells me, "Come." And I got out of the boat, and I'm walking on water. Look at me, I'm walking on the water. But then I saw the waves, and I started falling, and I called out, "Lord, save me." Next thing I know, Jesus reaches down, and I'm saved by the grip of Jesus. But now I'm drowning again, and the only one who could save me is dead. My poor Peter, locked in the grip of guilt. But now my Peter is back. Our risen Lord forgave him, and with his grip of grace, pulled Peter out of his pit of guilt. My Peter rescued by Jesus' grip of grace. Rescued by Jesus' grip of grace. I think of another man who needed rescuing. I wonder what it would have been like to be Junia, relative of the Apostle Paul. I thought Saul was lost to me forever. Such potential, such learnedness, such passion for Jehovah. All gone when he let himself be trapped by the grip of hatred toward Christians. I dare not let him know of my newfound, glorious faith in Christ, for I was in the grip of fear that my own relative would drag me off to prison. I couldn't believe my ears when I heard the news. Jesus had appeared to Saul on the road to Damascus. Saul's eyes had been opened. My Saul rescued by Jesus' grip of grace. Another witness to Jesus' grip of grace rescuing a loved one. And then I think of the woman caught in adultery. I wonder what it would have been like to be her friend, witnessing it all. If only my friend had listened to me. I warned her, Tamara, stay away from that man. He's married. I don't care how much you say you love him. You could be stoned for sleeping with him. But Tamara wouldn't listen. She was caught in the grip of passion. Then one day, I see the Pharisees burst into her house, and next thing you know, she is in the grip of the Pharisees as they drag her away. But to where? I follow at a discreet distance. I don't know why. It's not as if I could do anything. But I couldn't abandon my friend. Not after the so-called love of her life abandoned her. I saw the smirk on his face and the bag of coins that one of the Pharisees slipped into his hand. But my attention wasn't on him, but on Tamara. Where were they taking her? Wait, they're pushing her down on the ground in front of Jesus? They're telling Jesus that Tamara was caught in the very act of adultery and that according to the law of Moses, she should be stoned. Oh, Tamara, if you had only listened to me. And then I saw my friend was nothing but bait in the trap for Jesus. Jesus said, "Let him who is without sin throw the first stone." and they all slink away, gripped by their own personal guilt. I held my breath as I waited to see what would happen next. Rumor was that Jesus was sinless. Would he cast the first stone? Does anyone condemn you? He asked my friend. She shook her head. Neither do I. Go and sin no more. And he gripped her hand and pulled her up. My friend rescued by Jesus' grip of grace. Lord, when the time comes and I see you face to face, I will glorify you for your grip of grace.